Big Chef taking a place with him. At the outside of 3 white into 3, make it 4 white. Oh, it's Big Chef. What is happening in 5-way battlefield P1? Are we gonna have a 4 white into turn 1? Nope, Rafa still is bad. Looking at the outside again. So much later on Brace. Oh, Rafa can continue, but it's Mr. Fister and Newman dropping it out. Rafa cashing the card. So lucky you did so. Otherwise it would have been a huge disaster again for Rafa. Yes. It's 8 p.m. And it is in Imola, sprint race, second sprint race of the season. Just a bit more than a minute left until qualifying starts. Small delay in the ready up when starting the practice session. There is the last driver. Tank controls Romeo, formerly known as Alfa Romeo. He joined the lobby, and he is top 3 in the driver standings at the moment, and it's actually pretty close. I don't know if it has ever been this close between 3 drivers actually. Let me get the standings. Yeah, it's Phil on top, 68 points, looking to get his 3rd driver standings. Drivers Championship. And in second, it's JP, Jordy Pitch, 63 points, only 5 behind. And Alfa Romeo on 60 points. But he does have the highest amount of wins. He won twice. According to this graphic I have on my secondary screen. There it is. Multiple people retiring from the session. Fastest lap was by Gloomy on a set of soft tires. 1:16.1, 3/10 ahead of JP, his teammate. Border Tickling Sensei. Those who aren't in the Discord should know him. He's one of our stewards and their casual full-time drivers. Today he's reserving for the boss game. He is skiing and couldn't be able to attend the race. The boss game, he's sitting in 4th, 50 points in total. 1 win, it was in Brazil, thanks to some time penalties for Phil and Joey Pitch. Here are the times once again.
Hello.
And
Yes,
there is
OGKROE.
Welcome. How are you?
Very good, yeah. I'm actually feeling a lot better this time because I've gotten back to doing the Nations Cup.
Nice. Any surprises in the Nations Cup, or is England still on top? Or United Kingdom?
Ways. And it could be worse. They could have done the Praga season, which solely features British drivers.
Yeah, that would have been pretty bad to do that.
But fortunately, in the season I've just done, China, Sweden, South Africa, South Korea and Mexico all scored their first wins.
Congratulations to those countries. And is today gonna be the day we will have a first time race winner as well? Probably not that high of chances to get that.
Good evening.
And good evening, Pingu.
How are you?
Pretty good. Because it's Monday 8 PM. Let me get your follow me a bit higher in Discord.
Hey, I
Where's it
will
there?
send you my thing if you want. My name. Slightly different to my Discord.
There it is. What did you say? Your name?
Yeah, my Discord is
Your
different.
Discord. Ah,
My
okay.
Discord is different to my thing. Just DM me my.
Yep.
There.
My
My F1's open anyway, so I just need the invite. God, I need to turn it down.
Pingu de Prins.
Yeah, it's a good name.
Okay, qualifying 18 minutes, 19 drivers. What was left? Oh yeah, Boulder Tickling Sensei. He's Aston Martin, serving for the boss game. And we have a newcomer to the grid.
Yeah.
Replacing Snake. Snake decided to step down due to personal reasons. And his new driver in the Williams team is Rob Den. He's also driving in the tier casual. He was waiting for an opportunity to drive in the competitive tier. Now he has one. And he will debut here in Imola together with the sprints.
Ford proving himself.
So do I need to add, or do I just need to thing? I just need the invite. So. That's all.
I'm not sure if I can.
Yeah.
Invite again. Maybe Dodge for can invite you in the game.
Yeah.
Because I cannot add any friends anymore in a session.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll tap quickly and stream the game in Discord as well.
That would also be pretty convenient. Yeah, cheers.
There it is.
There it is. It works, thanks. Have that full screen, I guess. It works. JP at the start of his outlap. Seems to be doing really well.
Yeah, really second in the standings, 5 points behind two-time champion Phil, and he was looking quick in the practice session.
Yeah.
3 times behind Gloomy, but he made 2 tiny errors.
I haven't
Which
seen
cost
this
him
Romeo Who's Romeo Gagliotto? Or however you say it.
Alfa Romeo.
Oh, new name.
Yeah, he changed his name.
Huh. And I see there's a new guy as well, Bull Articulating, whatever that means.
Yep, he is our reserve driver.
Yeah.
Stepping in for the boss game.
Yeah. Yeah, this seems like a pretty exciting game. I mean, race, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, the game is shit, but the race is gonna be amazing.
Yeah. It's a shit game, but a good race. At Imola. Fastest lap with from lights out with a blistering 1 minute and 17 seconds. Which is pretty good. But
It is slower than the fastest time during the practice sessions. So we can definitely see faster times.
Oh, look like
Yeah, there it is, Gloomy.
It's 1 minute and 16 seconds. I've gotten a little bit of training from Dodge, by the way.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This is Romeo 16.5. 3 tenths faster than Gloomy.
Pick a pick with a 21.5, that's not too good. Goach with a 1:16.3. That's pretty good. Oh, JP.
There he is, JP 16.1.
Yeah, that's mental.
He found his space.
He's found it, yeah. Yeah, my eyes are on JP this race, definitely. So far, anyway, judging by the qualifying. But it's anyone's game, really.
Yeah, we haven't seen Phil yet.
Yeah.
He's on the hot lap, yes, he is.
Well,
yeah.
We know Vale is my personal favorite, but I will not be putting money predictions in for him. Just not doing the greatest.
Alfa Romeo's changed his name because he doesn't drive for Alfa Romeo anymore, so he'd have to go for something more appropriate.
Yeah, 10C. He's driving for Team 10 Controls, another league. And Sporters, maybe?
Ooh.
There will be an...
Fail with a blistering
15.5, holy shit!
Yeah,
Okay.
Is that the fastest?
It's only a matter of time. Oh, hello, was that on here with that?
Oh wow.
No one's binned it, it's just the thing.
I imagine Chris might bin it at some point. Not betting on it, but like.
No.
My only
If
experience.
you want to bet some money on someone binning it, you gotta put your money on Bolar.
Maybe
He bins it every days.
Maybe Gloomy if there's a pit entry, you know.
Yeah, Gloomy learns fast. He won't make that mistake twice.
Okay.
I hope.
Yeah, I hope as well. I feel bad for him.
Jack G and a Mercedes next to cross the line. Currently sitting 14th in the standings.
Yeah.
Ahead of his teammate Ed. And currently 10th behind his teammate Ed in qualifying.
Picky Pick may need to up the pace here with a 21.5.
At least he did set a time.
Yeah.
There's no gain expected, so...
yeah. Pintita hopefully gets a time in as well. Don't know if Yuri's gonna get a time in, but I won't say anything because he'll yell at me. I've got the humor on my side.
Another driving missing today as well is teammate of Fenna. It's Gao Santos.
Oh, how's
He,
that? Seen that guy?
yeah, his PC died suddenly yesterday night.
Oh, I
That's a
share
shame.
the same thing with like my old PC. It died randomly, just in the middle of me playing a game. It just completely died. So yeah, I feel bad. Things like that are not easy to replace either. So I hope he gets through these hard times and you know.
And the first step is finding out what went wrong. And if it's some software related issue, you're gonna try and look for it for a pretty long time.
Batita's on his outlap. I guess we should put our eyes on Petita now. Judging as
Well, if Fenna crossing line first, he's up to 8th.
Troy.
And
Troy. Not looking that bad. And Rob Den, I wonder how he's doing.
he's quick inter casual. He raced there about 3 times now.
Huh.
He's up the pace with Gloomy, just behind Gloomy. Let's see what his first lap is going to be. 16.5. Yep, he's up there with the big boys.
Yeah, Rob Dent.
Just behind Romeo.
You don't see this kind of stuff much, do you? With the fast times. But I at least I don't. You know.
No, my times are not that quick as well.
Bale's pulled a masterclass anyway. I'll say that much.
And 15.5.
Yeah, it's mental.
It's so quick.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna get past him for pole. From my knowledge, I think anyone's as good as Vale, but that's a bit biased because he's my favorite. But yeah,
I think it was Boller who improved. Yes, he did. He jumped up to P4. 16.5. Second behind first place.
he is still in the pits. Concita may actually make a lap time. Who knows? Well, that no, it wasn't.
Not a invalidation, but he did
Very
went
close.
wide, losing a bit of time.
Very close, didn't it? Might need to control his car a little more than he is. Now, how's Vale doing, I wonder? Up there. Probably in the pits. Judging by the thing, but Picky Pick might be wanting a new lap time, but I mean, at least taking a lap time is better than what he is doing right now. Yuri, I don't know what is Yuri doing? Oh, fine.
He's waiting in the pits, I guess.
Yeah, just waiting.
Still 8 minutes left on the... Oh, there he is, out of the pit line.
Off he goes. JP with a...
Oh,
Yeah, right, that is, who is that? That is...
Alfa Romeo! Oh, what?
Coach on the grass. He's causing yellow flag, but indeed, Romeo, he is half a tenth ahead of Phil.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the lap right there.
That's a lap and a half. Well, a half a lap when he...
8 minutes to go, Yuri is the only driver who is yet to set a lap.
Quite the excitement here.
Well, actually, what I should do? What I should do? You two can commentate. I should be Ted Kravitz
Yeah.
in the pits.
You should be Chris Kamara. You know? On the scene. But anyway.
Pole position for JP is improving by a tenth. Looking to get below that 16-second mark.
With a fantastic free commentating on a somewhat interesting qualifying session. But Venna coming out for an
Bob's
outlap.
back. Didn't notice.
15.8 for JP.
Then did a 1 minute 16. That's he's in 7th. That's very good for a debut race into your competitive.
How's Yuri doing, I wonder? Probably still trying to set an outlap.
Well, yes, outlaps take time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ah, that's done. Improving by a lot. Jumping to P5, 16.2.
Picky Pick increasing by
It's
8.
good to see Dom back.
Yeah, it is. Well, I know the guy from the chunk, and he was pretty inactive there, but he seems not so inactive here, as he is one of the staff members and all that, but...
Yep.
He has a duty to do, and he's doing that duty. My little sister is going mental out there. I don't know why. Probably just excited to see me commentate. And we're hoping to see JP improve by a little bit as well. See if he can beat out Alfa Romeo.
I don't think that's happening. I think
He did improve to 15.8 and is now jumping into the pit lane.
Oh, okay. I didn't know this because I can't check, so I rely on the big man, you know.
That is it's a 51-4 for Yuri in sector 2. Let's see where you can go from here. That's not very good, is it?
Picky Pick.
Yuri's first lap is going to be a 1 minute 17.6. That's enough for 14th ahead of Ed, Chris, Concita, Destroy, and Picky Pick.
I don't think Picky Pick's going to get out of that last position unless he improves in some way.
He needs to find a second.
Yeah, that's all.
That's a tough task. That's gonna be a difficult one.
The thing is, if you're behind everyone else, then you finish in last position. You have to do it in the.
About that one.
You have to do it in the Will Buxton style voice. So getting pole position is vital because it means you have the other 18 cars behind you.
Well, pole position may be needed. It's not required.
Well, yeah, no, because Imola's quite difficult to overtake on, so something like pole position, track position is very important here at Imola.
Yeah.
We've seen that in the real cars as well.
I'm hoping we don't see anything like Silverstone ever again, where the entire race is just caught up by a bunch of commentators, just blabbering about how boring the race is. Which, in fact, what's happened there? I don't know who that is.
Must have lost it on throttle.
Oh, there! Piggy Pig's a spun as well.
Doesn't look too hot there.
Yeah, one of the Alpines lost it.
Yeah, Fenner.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
Piggy Pig also lost it.
Picky Pick. Just coming behind Picky Pick now. See how Gloomy's doing. And the Red Bull. Just coming past.
He's up by a second.
That's pretty good.
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah.
Jumping ahead of his teammate. P3 at the moment. 3 minutes left.
Go on, Gloomy.
I can imagine everyone is jumping out of that pit lane.
Just to get another lap time in, you know? All eyes on JP and Vale, maybe. Maybe Romeo. Who knows? Romeo's probably going to win, though. Judging by the blistering lap time. And plus, Imola is not very easy to overtake on, as you guys said. So, I mean, I'm not very experienced, since I've only really been a viewer, but... Yeah, I think this might be an interesting race. Hopefully we see a few crashes, that'll be interesting. I'm really just here for the crashes, they're funny. Although I may be good in other sectors, but I just find everything funny. So, you guys can continue. I'll just sit in the back for a bit.
We're looking at
On board
how close qualifying is at the moment. It's going to be close at race and sprint. Sprint's definitely going to help in getting a bit longer stints to try and overtake, especially at the front of the grids. Let's see who's next. Gonna be next across the lines. Chris in the McLaren 79, improving. No, he's not. Or he's gonna start his hot lap now. Yes, he is. Traffic ahead from one of the Ferraris. That was Coach. Yes. Only 3 drivers are in the pit lane, so it's gonna be busy for the last couple of minutes.
Indeed.
A lot of traffic in that first sector. I'll be curious how many tickets after the race there will be for impeding. At the moment, where's Phil? Phil has only a Mercedes ahead of him.
That's Romeo, I believe. Is it Romeo? I mean, I'm blind.
Romeo's in the Williams. He got clean air in front of him. He's...
Oh yeah, Mola McLaren is going slower. That was Chris.
Is that Vale?
No, Picky Pig's improved, so now it's just Glory who's in last. Picky Pig improved by quite a lot.
I knew you could do it, Picky Pig. I knew you could get 18. Vale's a little annoyed.
The one that Hasses is gone. That's a smooth criminal. He lost it.
Vale seems a little annoyed at the fact that Romeo will be getting pole here, as far as I know. And all Romeo really needs to do is just sit and watch as the flames die out of all of the other drivers. Looks like Vale nearly went wide there.
Yeah, his field is not gonna improve anymore. And no time left to get another lap in.
Yeah, 2 seconds is not enough for an entire lap.
Yeah, there are the first checkered flags for Gloomy and the lights at currently in P3 and P11. Romeo improving by 10th already in the first sector.
Isn't
Got
Gloomy always been an impressive job there. Yellow and Green, that's the Alfa Romeo of Piggy Pig. He's spun.
Gloomy's gone. Is it Gloomy or Smooth? Smooth Criminal has gone into the pit, into the checkered flag, and so is Jackie G. We've got Ed in the pits for some reason. I don't know why. Pig Pig's gone into the pits as well.
basically flat in the second sector and
Ed in the
Gloomy. Yeah, there's Phil's checkered flag. Where is JP? He is still improving. Yes, he is. He found about 3 tenths. He's looking on par with pole position.
That would get him on pole position. Oh, not!
Don't
Because
be
that
angry,
is
it's
so
54.
quicker!
Oh wow.
1:15.4.
Let's see what JP can do crossing the line. He is
That is enough for
15
P3!
not pole position. He's just ahead of his
That's
teammate.
Red
Just
Bull,
behind
the
Phil.
Red Bull second row.
Wow, that's good.
Definitely doing wonders in the Constructors' Championship. Anyone's still out on track. Yeah, Chris, but he invalidated. So it's looking like qualifying has finished for round 5 of the OGKROE Season 6.
Round 5, that has gone very quickly.
I remember when
Definitely has.
I still remember very vividly when Chris had terrible internet, and that was only like round 2, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah,
I-
there were some decent issues
that was-
in the first few
that was very
races. Yeah,
fun
yeah,
race,
yeah.
though. Everything went wrong. That could have gone wrong. But anyway, let's wait for the timer to run out and see how it goes.
It's a minute left. But we do know the starting grid for the sprint race. Oh, it's gone. It's
Gone now.
Alfa Romeo. He is in first.
Formula 1 is not our name.
There it is. Taking 2 tenths ahead of Phil. JP in third. Gloomy. Both Red Bulls doing a decent job. Smooth Criminals actually improving quite a lot this season. 5th with a 15.8. That's Bolar, Goach, Tom, Rob and Jerry G for the top 10. Lights out, Fenna, Pintita, Nado, Yuri, Ed, Chris, Pick Pick and Destroy currently sitting outside of the points for the race. An extra 11 laps would help them.
Now, what I would say about Destroy is that he should pick up his pace, but he probably can't. Judging by the position he got in the qualifying, but he might be able to scratch out a 18th maybe. Who knows? But we'll see now in the sprint.
Anything can happen.
Anything can still happen, as Duncan once said. Only Dodge would get that one. Maybe Dom. But here we go. Waiting for the players now.
Yeah, waiting for the players, everyone to load in. Timer has already started.
Yeah.
We won't have to wait that long. Then first the 8 formation lap. And everyone's probably gonna be on medium tires. Before the stream started, I was in the Red Bull team chat with Tom, Gloomy, Yuri, JP was there, Pick was in there as well. Chris for a brief moment. Because he got disqualified for standing the wrong way. But softs, if you're not good on tire management, you'll get a puncture at the end of the race.
So I would probably
At some
do that,
point.
You know?
Yep, mediums for everyone.
Good job everyone for coordinating your tire management. Now, the sprint may be the shortest race, but it's also quite interesting. What it wants to be.
I mean, it's flat out all the way to the end. No pit stops. So no cheeky strategies in there. And everyone on the same tire. Probably in
I mean,
the same
no
field
pit.
as
You
well.
say no pit stops, but this could be Miami again, where we get 2 safety car, 2 safety.
I don't get it.
So, it could be Miami 2.0. You get 2 safety cars in the 10 laps. Whatever
And
in
then
this
another
case.
3 in the race.
Well, I mean, I'm not on the grid this time, so the a lot of people from that grid aren't on this grid, so the chances of that are slightly lower. Because I think I remember George was also on that grid. I can't remember anyone else.
George Leonidas in the Ferrari.
Yeah, Logan's best mate.
Yeah, maybe next year. Maybe next.
Yeah, George won't be on the grid anymore. He won't even be able to join Discord since he got banned.
What did he do? I don't.
Wait, Logan got banned?
What did he do? I don't remember.
Yeah, too many warnings adding up.
Oh, I thought you meant from Discord entirely. No, I know he's banned from the server, but I thought you meant from Discord entirely.
That would be funny.
Oh no, the from the server.
Oh yeah.
Not Discord entirely. At least.
Yeah.
I think so.
Or maybe if he kills a few, maybe if he beats up a few more 5-year-olds, then.
Yeah, just kneeing them. How many could he take?
I'd
About
rather not
75
see
to
my
100?
little sister get beat up by a Formula 1 driver. If you know what I mean. Because my little sister is in fact 5. And I will not stand for her getting beaten up, but... Not seeing any Irish flags in the audience, which is very annoying.
Yes, well,
Yeah,
Ireland's
oh my God, I'm a gap.
Well, there's a Gambian flag in the audience.
How have they got Gambia?
Well, it's not really Gambia. It slightly resembles a Gambian flag, but it's actually a pole in between the colours of the Italian flag.
Oh, that makes sense.
We do have another flag waving, the green flag, because
Cheers, Michael! Oh, that's Polar! No, Michael, you were right. That's Polar, and I think that will be a safety car.
Safety car instantly.
So it's not safety car yet. It's full course yellow for now, but
and a lot is going on at the back. Everyone's side by side when that safety car came out. So maybe we will see a lot of illegal overtake penalties.
Oh yeah,
that's the
that
first
is
duty.
5 seconds for you. That's not going to help at all.
He's
But
gonna be
remember, this
yelling
is
at
the sprint
control
race.
now. He's gonna have a word with race control after the race now, isn't he?
Oh.
His incredible yelling powers. JP would be scared.
Luckily only a virtual safety car, so we'll be back up to racing speed
Yes,
soon enough.
it's not going to be Miami. This won't be Miami. Let's manifest it.
It also won't be
But
back.
there it is, green again, and it is JP in second place. He overtook Phil at the start.
Vale in
And
third, Gloomy in
For
fourth, Move Criminal in fifth.
it overtook Vale before the shit hit the fan.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, poor Boulder. Probably won't even be coming back. Probably rage quit knowing
It's a sprint race. Anything can still happen.
he's probably gonna
It's only about 50 minutes. And then it's a long race, 32 laps.
So will that be
Antonio.
after 9 or will it be before this league? I have something to do at 9.
Not sure actually, you do have an pitting in the pit lane, but some people have pitted. It's ads. Lightshot's in the pit lane as well.
Now,
Phil.
a random question. Who do you think would survive in the zombie apocalypse out of all of these drivers?
No one.
That's what I thought. I mean, if it was anyone, it would probably be you.
I'll just be commentating when everyone is getting eaten by zombies.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh my god, he's dead. You know? But anyway, back to the race.
Yeah, 5 people driving for that #1 spot.
If I battle first between Romeo, JP, Vale, Gloomy, and Smooth Criminal.
Maybe Goach if he picks up the pace.
I mean, Goach was very quick in Tier 2 last season.
Ooh. Drop looking on the inside of Jackie G. Not that much.
Not
room.
0 in Sector
He's
3.
pumped.
Who's gone off?
It's Rob then in the Williams.
JP with an 18 something. I didn't catch the second part of it, but
Yeah, he got fastest lap. Slipstream is.
that's all that
Oh,
matters.
Oh, Piggy
that's
Pig.
Phil losing
That
his
is-
car. He's dropping down a few
Hey, what
positions.
have you done? You're not my favorite anymore, Vale. I've lost.
Wow, even losing a position to his teammate Goach.
Ooh, that's
That's
sad.
rough.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
let's see what the Ferrari pit wall is gonna do if they're gonna swap their positions in the next.
Gobby, we are.
There should
Oh, that
be-
is Piggy Pick. He's lost it as well.
Picky
Man,
pick.
lost
Oh,
the front wing.
he's hit the wall.
He's hit his head over on. He's hit his head on the wall over and over again.
And
That's
so
exactly what
it's an all blue top 3 at the minute.
I said. It's like how
Romeo,
Manchester.
JP, and Gloomy.
Bit controversial
Rob.
for me.
And Fenna getting a position on Pintita. P10.
Oh, Bentita's moved up quite a bit, hasn't he? All that is the Aston Martin of Destroy. He's also spun.
Ooh, destroy the Indian not so masterclass as we see now. Or is it just the fact that he probably hasn't really raced much here? We'll never know until the driver interviews. If he even makes it.
DRS has been enabled, and
Ah.
JP keeps gaining on those straights, but in doing so, his teammate Gloomy behind is not in the DRS window anymore. And will be under attack by Smooth Criminal in a short moment.
Criminal's gonna probably end up in the top 3, in my opinion.
So we are on lap 4 out of 11. The standings as of now. Romeo leads away, followed by JP, Gloomy, Smooth Criminal, Vale, who's just overtaken his teammate Goach.
Yeah, team orders got
P5.
just out of the way.
Gobby, sorry, if it's team orders copy, we are checking if it's team orders. They're going to plan XX. Because they wanted to use plan XW, but it wasn't working for this occasion, so they had to change it, knowing Ferrari.
Yep.
Anyway, returnee OG and returnee Dom is in P7, Jackie Gabbana in P8, Yuri in P9, and Venner in P10.
Yeah, we might see an overtake by JP on Romeo. He got the
Oh, that's a good one.
There it is. He's ahead, just using a lot of that overspeed. Battery got nothing left probably.
Bill with the fastest lap.
Let's have a look. I want my telemetry.
Oh, it's F1
Yeah,
again.
JP has absolutely no ERS compared to Romeo. Romeo's got like 50%, JP's got 10.
Yeah, that's gonna be a struggle defending Romeo in
I mean, this is Imola, so track position is important, but there's less consequences doing it on a racing game than it is in real life. In real life, there's a lot more to lose.
Sometimes
Definitely.
I wonder if ERS actually doesn't stand for energy recovery system, and actually stands for emergency rescue system. Who knows?
I guess we'll never know.
Until one day they tell us, which they probably never will.
Well, now it's Gloomy looking to.
Yeah, I think
Overtake
JP's
Romeo
pulled out, and I
usually
forget
does,
that is
It's Rob.
Robden
Robert.
again.
XX guys back to the front of the grid. Gloomy he is.
Biggie Pick's being lapped
Going
by
out of
the
space.
front runners on lap 6 out of 11. Halfway through, still no safety cars as of yet. So Miami, we can look back at Miami and think, we're not repeating that at all.
And Romeo, he still hasn't used that battery.
Still only one retirement from the race. That was, of course, Bolar, who had that massive crash at the start before he'd even got to turn 1.
Bowler will be forever known for this, won't he? At least for the season.
Probably. He still
Honestly,
has a career in tier casual.
yeah,
He'll probably be remembered for that instead of this one.
well, I mean, I'm feeling a bit nervous today since, first day. But hopefully I get more into the spirits later, so.
First day on the job. Well,
First day.
43 laps, enough experience to be gained. And Imola, it's always
Yeah, fun.
close fighting.
Yeah.
But at the moment it's spreading out. The only drivers within a second of each other are the top 3 and the Fenna, Nado and Pintita. Everyone else is just remaining in there. current track position.
1 second, actually. Be right back.
Now, yellow flag, that is Vale again!
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh,
Two
he's in
bottling it
trouble
here in Imola.
now. He's down to. Oh, he's on wood again, that's 9th! Oh, he's spun again! This is completely unlike Vale.
Yeah. Oh,
now down to
dropping down so
14th.
much speed, 13, 14. Where's destroy?
Oh, at least
a long way.
At least Swapdane can
behind.
say that he's overtaken the 2-time champion on his debut! He's spun again! That's not the Vale that we're used to seeing. That's...
Nope. I know he did have some, I don't know if it was connection issues or whatever. He kept quitting and rejoining the practice lobby. There might be an issue there. Petita the first to take a track limit penalty. I haven't mentioned that before, but Imola is prone to easy track limit warnings.
Okay, I'm back now.
Welcome back.
What have I missed?
Field spinning again.
Oh, I missed
Vale's really struggling.
Down to P14. Gloomy still behind Romeo.
Meanwhile-
Romeo has
Meanwhile,
been losing
the
probably.
top 3 are very close at the minute, but there's less than a second between the 2 Red Bulls, who are sandwiching Romeo.
Yeah, and the gaps between Fe and Neda and Petita are also increasing. The only real battle on track is between these 3 drivers, JP, Romeo, Gloomy. And not one of them is really taking that big of a risk in lap 8 out of 11. Or, well, they shouldn't. Looking at Phil, not sure if he did take too much of a risk, but he's down to P14. Thanks to an error he made on his own. Smooth Criminal, he is... well, he can't keep up with the top 3, but he has a decent margin to gauge behind. P4 is a decent result for him, and oh, that's Romeo. Is he gonna take a risk? Gloomy is certainly gonna do it. He wants it Red Bull 1-2 for the race. Just running out of tarmac, out of circuit. There's a corner coming up. You need to steer it in. And that's one attack JP has defended from Romeo.
I mean, JP still has that massive ERS disadvantage compared to Romeo and Gloomy, but I suppose again it is Imola. Track position is very important here, and I know it's nothing like real life because the consequences are a lot less dire here, but
Lap 10 of 11, approaching lap 10. And two more racing laps, and the Romeo is too far behind JP, too far ahead of Gloomy. So we'll see another lap of them just staying in their position. Nado is decreasing his gap. He's quite close, less than 4 tenths. He is, boy, got a lot of speed. And there it is already. Nedervliet just on raw speed, raw pace, ahead of Fenna. As
yellow in sector 1
is losing it. He's bottling it in the last few laps, losing his front wing as well. It's going to cost him a lot of positions. This
well, Dom's up to 5th. That's the impressive bit.
Definitely. How many positions did
Oh,
everyone
turning
gain?
Dom.
Oh, just look at Yuri. He gained 7.
It's a lot.
He's up on P8. And they got a time penalty. We will drop down to P10, if my quick maths are correct. And Destroy at Lights Out are battling. Okay, Lights Out. Jumping over those yellow curbs. Usually it would result in a bit of damage in real life, but luckily there's only front wing damage in this league at the moment. Oh, JP, he's losing a position to Romeo. Romeo must have been saving up all his battery.
Battery may need to be saved and it may need to be charged after the race because it's not being used at all. It's only a joke. Don't worry. I know nothing about batteries. I'm not an electrician. All I know about is cars. And they're pretty hard to understand anyway, so... Not like I need to put my energy into something, but, you know.
Yeah, I think Romeo's won this sprint race after JP defended for so long. Romeo's gone quickest, so hopefully he can reproduce this form in the real race.
And they got a lot of catching up to do. P14. Lights out on that.
But if anyone can car through that pack, it's Vale.
I feel a bit out of sorts, like, you know, so... Not gonna be doing my best. And probably not gonna do much for the actual...
JP!
Oh Jesus, what happened?
JP spins and he's gonna have to hold on! Gertz is coming up right behind him!
Oh god, gosh.
He got it. JP got it.
But
He didn't lose the position though. Oh,
Oh.
his heart rate.
JP.
That was very close. That could have gone so much worse for him.
JP
Definitely.
will definitely survive though. I say anyway. Yuri getting an unserved penalty.
Yeah, he got a 5-second time penalty just for an illegal over or ignoring yellow flags.
I think Yuri might actually need to yell at his race control after.
Well, he has gained 5 positions during the race. The biggest winner so far is Nado. He gained 8, is now behind his teammate. Finished the race without a front wing. The biggest loser, of course, is, well, Bolar and Phil.
I think Nado only gained 6, or am I tripping? I don't know.
And Nado gained 6.
Yeah, I thought you said 8.
Yeah, Nado, yeah, he comes back from his hibernation and gains 6 positions in the sprint race.
Yeah, Nado with the driver of the day, for now. See how it happens in the real race, huh? Now,
There is sprint results. Of course,
Oh, what?
points for the top 8. Top 8 only.
Bowler. Oh, Bowler. Feel bad for the guy, but should be doing better, to be honest. Now, if he was able to make it to pits, he would have made it to the pits, but he couldn't, so... Not really his fault, it's probably the car, but... Don't know what he did to crash out that quickly.
He just
out of the room.
He tangled and he ran out of room and tangled with everyone else and just hit the wall.
Must have claustrophobia. Just decided to crash into everyone, you know.
And then exploding the car. Bring out a virtual only.
Oh, it's a big race time, isn't it? Almost. But the non-existent fans rolling up into the stadium. Whatever I'm saying doesn't make any sense, but... Yeah.
Big sending a video in the Discord.
Oh.
What happened to him?
Where?
Ebola.
No, Piggy Pig.
Oh.
I can't see those channels anyway, so... Yeah. So I'm only a commentator, not actually staff. I wonder what happened.
He lost his front wing in pit exit.
That's just the opposite of what Gloomy did. Before.
Yep.
There we go. And it's a lights
Let's
out.
look at the
There we go.
interesting tire choices.
So lights
3
out.
people starting on the hard tire
Lights out.
in the top 5.
Softs. It could
Yeah,
be
he's gonna have a bad time. Those softs are gonna be great too quickly. He's looking at the two-stopper as well, probably.
Two stoppers the only sensible strategy with that starting tyre.
And Lights Out really probably made a mistake there with the soft tires, but if
I mean, you never know, he could get a few safety cars that could entirely play in his favour.
it really depends.
Yeah, if he overtakes people, of course.
Depends on if Bowler screws up again, you know?
Well, he's at the back of the grid now,
Yeah,
so
but
he
it's,
can just take it easy.
yeah,
And
you're taking it
I mean,
easy.
seeing front runners starting on hard tires, they need temperature as soon as possible in those tires. Otherwise, they're gonna drop off in the first few laps. And I would have guessed
So
people
how's
in the back
Bullard-
would have chosen the hard tire over the mediums.
Okay, so how's Bowler
taking-
doing at the back? I wonder. Probably just cruising through and just having a grand old time and taking it easy, but
Oh, he's not cruising. He's
struggling actually.
almost losing the car.
Yeah. Once again,
Overtaking people as well, which isn't really allowed. What the fuck is his car doing?
it's having a dance. What can I say? It's having a little wiggle about.
It's an extreme version of Kimi Räikkönen. Instead of just going straight and all the wrong with the tires, he's overheating his tires on the formation lap.
He's quite blatantly just pulling in Nikita Mazepin here.
He crashes about every 26-27 laps. We'll have to have
Oh, here he goes again.
wait and see until the end.
Oh, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes
Ghost
again.
got wide. Gloomy as well. What happened up there? Chris as well.
No, just failing to set their car in the correct position.
Damn.
Not that bad. Only a minor setback on the grid. Nothing to be afraid of as we have
3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights.
Right. And it's. What?
It's Lights Out starting on softs, but the way the others go, and that was a very poor start for one of the. Gloomy takes the lead at the start of the race.
That's the hard tires for you. Already losing a lot of grip into the first turn. It's
Let's see what's gonna happen here.
Oh, that's one of the.
Oh, it's the four. That's Vale. It's Vale. He's gone
Vale,
off again.
no.
Oh, there's a big one.
Bowler in the points now somehow.
Oh, that's what's
That's
the start of the half of Bola.
Lots of dive bumps.
That's what
oh,
I do
well.
in the race room. It's my career.
Smooth Criminal. He's another tough one.
I mean, Dodge knows me as the dive bomber in racing games. I'd say.
Romeo losing another position to the Red Bulls on those medium tires. He's now down to P3 with Dom behind.
And the bunch
Still
guys
a lot of
running.
positions.
Bunch guys running wide there. Oh, that is Piggy Pig. He's had a. I think he had a bit of an off there as well.
He's having a bit of a shitty shit, you know. If you go-
Wow, 3 wide, 2
Oh,
wide,
that's
people bumping
oh, that's
into
some
each other.
tangling,
People
the
bumping
tangling
into
Bola
Oh, Bowler, now
and
we
Jackie
get it.
Cabana.
Jackie G, you mean? I have to say the full name. It's like saying Voldemort. Wait.
Chaos here in the middle of the field.
Oh, there's Mercedes, that Ed here, and I think he had to
Phil-
come
Phil
together
got
with
damage.
Vale.
Phil got front wing damage. He's
Oh,
heading into
this
the
is
pit
going
lane.
from bad to worse
Same for
for
us.
our
Yeah.
Turkish delight.
I'm actually starting to enjoy like this instead of having all the nerves get to me. It's actually really fun now.
I mean, once you get past all the in-jokes, it actually makes sense. Really.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was just struggling with all the in-jokes, that was all. Felt a little left out. Now I'm fine. I guess when the actual race starts, it gets really exciting.
And
Yeah.
watching a battle for 9th position between Bola and Pintita.
I'm rooting for Bowler here because he really.
Bola, who's had an absolutely outstanding start after not even making turn 1 in the sprint race.
Yeah. What a guy.
Oh, Pintita's gone wide.
Petita really pulling at straws here to try and overtake Bowler.
Sweden,
Bowler, that's quite difficult. He is teleporting left and right.
Pintita, our Swedish Viking, I have to say Swedish because there's no Danish races currently in the league. We have had Danish races before, but none now.
Wait, who was Danish?
We had Rudd.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I know a guy named Rod. I just don't know if it's him.
There was some other guy. I'm pretty sure there was some other guy as well. Can't remember his name, but I'm pretty sure Rod wasn't the only Dane we had. And
I know a guy
Pentita's
from Guam, so
not.
I know
Of course, Pentita's not the only Swede we've had either. 610, wherever he's been going.
What's the most obscure nation we've had a driver from, actually? Interesting.
Probably NATO.
Ooh, Petita heading wide in his defense from Fenner, losing 2 positions.
Nearly lost it there. He nearly collected Jackie Gabbana and
I don't remember where NATO's from, though. That's the issue. Oh, Ed went speeding in the pit lane. Penalty.
again.
Wait, hold up, he's for the second time.
Well,
in 3
that's Aston
laps.
Martin of
He is on wet
Destroy. I
tires.
think that's
Why is it
Destroy.
Edvig is on wet
Yeah,
tires.
Destroy.
Why is he on wets?
Why? What?
He's probably,
Why?
he's probably seen, like, oh, the weather forecast says there might be light showers. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, there's the safe.
Okay.
Sitting and watching.
I mean, they're gonna need a safe cut. What? I'm confused.
Who isn't?
This is the first time I've been genuinely confused watching
I'm
a
confused.
race.
I've been confused. I'm still confused about the wets, honestly.
No, he wants to put a Pierre Gasly and use all 3 different tyre compounds. The 4 different tyre compounds. What am I doing?
5. There's inters as well.
No, there's soft. Oh yeah, 5. Yeah, what am I doing? Yeah.
The super soft, isn't there?
No, because it's all now soft, medium, and hard. It's been like that since 2019. Before that, they had like ultra soft, super soft, hyper soft,
Oh,
soft, medium.
I'm thinking of Motorsport Manager.
Yeah. Well, Pinguini, this is the sort of thing you would have done on Motorsport Manager when you first started playing, so think about how far you've come.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ed Veer has made probably the most bizarre pit strategy in OGKROE history by going onto the wet in what is very clearly not wet weather.
It's quite blatantly the opposite. And plus, we're in Italy, so I don't think I've ever seen rain in Italy.
Well, you clearly haven't watched the 2017 Italian. You
You
clearly haven't watched the 2017 Italian Grand Prix qualifying. That was wet.
Oh, it's Chris losing his car.
Oh no!
Chris Donalds. It's Chris
Oh,
Donalds.
Chris.
It's Chris Donalds pulling himself out, ending up still in 14th somehow.
Oh yeah, it's because Destroy's. Yeah, it's because Destroy also lost early, and he's too far behind.
But they're looking to get
Meanwhile,
another place.
oh, that is the yellow flag. That's Gloomy. Gloomy is gone. He's lost it.
Gloomy.
Oh
There
no!
was a
Not...
pit entry in the middle of the track. I
He
will
doesn't
not.
appear to have any damage to his front wing, but he does have damage to his positions. He is down to P9.
He may
That's
not
a
have
massive
damage,
setback
but
for the
his
Red Bull
mental state-
team as well.
He may not be physically damaged, but his mental state definitely is. As he's dropped down.
Meanwhile, Yuri's up into P5, and Rob then is into P6.
They're
All
both
right,
fighting
very
for that P5 position.
Very
All right,
impressive performance from our tier competitive rookie.
Well, what about Bowler? He's in 7th, and that's pretty good.
That is also very impressive.
Yeah, after coming out of the sprint without even reaching turn 1, now in 7th. Could have been partially because he got out of a crash scot-free. There. Just got caught in the crossfire, but didn't actually get caught in the crossfire. You know?
Jurman is really holding up. Everyone behind him. Rob then Bollard close the gap, taking NATO and Gloomy with him.
I've just noticed
It's the Yuri train. I forget the Trilly train. It's the Yuri train.
Wait, what happened to
Yeah.
Ed here? What happened to Ed here?
He left the session. He rage quits. But we do see Rob then overtaking Jurman, easily heading into turn 2 actually.
Well, that's
One of the
fun.
kings in the investigate is turn 1 for some reason.
I've never actually seen someone rage quit, except for Gloomy. I remember
And
you.
Gloomy has the race quit. We've seen a Snake in the last race. He
Ah, yeah,
crashed on purpose.
yeah, just to give up.
He just gave
Really
up in
went down
the
and
race.
started, you know? Could've gone and started. I think I know someone going slightly wide, but I'm not sure. I need glasses.
Large Shack splitted onto new medium tyres.
Ooh. We're just hoping Well, I thought we'll win. Here's hoping for JP. Bollard still in 7th. I'm proud of the guy. The Giga
Yeah, it's looking closer at that P6. Jurman is
being
he's a bit tiny bit slower than the drivers around him. He really need to defend from everyone, and
Boulder up into P6.
Bollard then
Just
the
down
Union
again.
side.
Into P7.
Oh, Gloomy taking a risk to get back to the front of the grid as soon as possible. He's now alongside Bollard. He's blocked by Yuri because of DRS, but can't get alongside heading in the second turn. And it's still Bollard behind Jurman. And now under attack from Gloomy.
Turns up in the cars round here. Any time you see the rear slightly go out, you think they're going to pull an Albon or Perez.
Wow, Bollard just keeps
Bollard
looking at every corner to drive
that
on
was
the
very
inside.
close. They touched, but nothing resulted, thankfully.
Bollard really needs to just calm his nerves. You can't overtake in every corner. You need to pick your correct positioning into the next turns. Get a better exit, but don't just dive recklessly into every corner here in this track.
Bollard just doesn't
That's gonna cause a massive incident, especially.
Well, Bollard's clearly not hearing our commentary because he's going to dive into Yuri in the chicane, and he's gotten past him.
I mean, Bollard just doesn't read the instruction manual. He's too much of a giga-chat.
Oh no, he doesn't.
He's up into 6. He's up to P6. That's where he started for the sprint race, but obviously we all know when the lights that's put on to hard for some reason. It wasn't long after he put it on to mediums. Meanwhile, Gloomy is going back up the pack. He is into P7 now, nearly 8 tenths behind Bollard.
Wow, 3 wide. Smooth Criminal or no, Native Elite joined the pack as well. Jack G, Vanna are closing that gap. But it's still Gloomy.
But that is a yellow flag.
For
Let's
who?
see what has happened here. I think it.
Not much.
I think lights out. There might have been lights out, or he's been lapped by JP.
Destroy and Phil swapping positions on start finish. Phil's in P13. Still a long road ahead. Only lapped 8 out of 32.
24 laps to go, or 25 even. What's said on the F1 graphics back in the day.
Oh, yeah, that's Bollard. As I said, he will bin it. And it's lap 8, he is binning it. He's now down to P10.
Oh,
Behind the entire train.
such a good start. Oh, that is Venner. He's also binned it. Nothing. No. He's still got his front wing. His front wing's intact. Bollard's is also intact. But his position is not.
Nope. And it's Gloomy already back to P6.
Next.
He got lucky he didn't get caught in some reckless driving by Bollard. Same for Yuri. He got
Bollard needs
that's
to calm
on the
it.
Yep.
Again, I'm probably the wrong person to be telling him this, so
You have experience in consequences.
yes, I have experienced the consequences of not being calm, not being a calm driver on this game.
And someone who might look calm is JP in the lead, 2 seconds ahead of Romeo. He keeps increasing the
Obviously,
gap.
JP's on the quicker tyres, but strategy could play out in anyone's favour. We're only a quarter of the way through the race. Oh, Bollard nearly loses it there. He's going to try and overtake Jackie One around the outside on the chicane. He nearly actually tried it, but he lost a lot of time there. He's gone wide. And
He's a danger in this car.
That's lost
Fastest
him.
lap for Romeo, he's picking up the pace.
Yeah, the gap was at 3 seconds earlier, but now it's down to 1.5.
The gap doesn't exist. That's what makes you into Pastor Maldonado. If the gap doesn't exist. It seems like it might not exist soon. If it keeps closing down. But I'm not really watching the race.
I mean, Bollard, an Aston Martin being a hazard on track. Where have we seen this before?
Well, I haven't.
Well, when the boss
Certainly
people
not. Certainly not an OGKROE. No.
No, I haven't seen this before because I'm too new. So, isn't Bollard like an Aston Martin, right?
Yeah.
No, Bollard is a reserve.
Ah, those are like the colors, like the car. Because I know like some of them, but like some. I'm just very bad at words. So.
And Bollard is not given. Oh, he nearly loses it there as well. I could feel that. Just watching his onboard.
Bollard's full force here, isn't
He
he?
nearly loses it at the chicane, trying to overtake Jackie Gabbana.
You should change back to full.
And that is
control.
a yellow flag for
Picky.
Picky Pick, I think. Yeah, I think that was Picky Pick.
Yeah, probably just a tiny spin. No frontal damage.
Right, lap 11 out of 32. Jackie Gabbana just got a 3-second time penalty for track limits.
That's gonna help him.
JP leads, or Bollard just gotten past Jackie Gabbana actually. Only amount of time given the way Bollard was driving. JP leads the way, followed by Romeo in second, Gertz third, Dom fourth, Rob then our debutant fifth, Gloomy sixth, Glory seventh, Nado eighth, Bollard ninth, and Jackie Gabbana 10th. Pintita 11th, Renner 12th, Vale 13th, Destroy 14th, Smooth Criminal, Chris 15th, Smooth Criminal 16th, Piggy Pick 17th, Lights Out 18th, and Adria 19th. Gloomy is 6th after a mistake early on. Saw him drop down to P9, but he has made his way back up since. And is now 3 seconds behind Robden from Tier Casual.
Great debut for Rob.
Yeah, it's been outstanding.
No, just finger crossed. There's no commentating curse for him.
Hopefully no commentator's curse this time.
Okay, cool. Well, Bollard, Nado, crash. Incoming.
Well, Bollard's going to try on this straight to get past Nado. He's got the DRS, he's got the ERS, but Nado's also got.
The drivers ahead of him.
Yeah, there's a massive DRS train. At least getting past the back marker car of Ed. Down the inside, Bollard's going to go on Nado, but yeah, I think he's going to make that move stick.
Ooh,
Yeah, he's made that one
Nado
stick, and that is a yellow flag. That is Robden's out!
Oh, we actually go!
Oh, commentator's curse!
And safety car.
And that is a safety car, first safety car of the weekend.
Okay, well that's gonna help JP in 20 laps on hard tires. It's doable.
It's doable, definitely.
20 laps on mediums is gonna be hard.
That's probably the sort. Yeah, that's probably the sort. JP probably would have pitted. Yeah, all the guys on mediums probably would have pitted soon anyway. So.
Yeah,
I would have given it another
another 4 laps, 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah.
Yep, indeed. JP into the pit lane. But what is Romeo doing? He's staying out. He is staying out. Okay. Let's see what he's double stacking for the Red Bull team. No. Okay. But yeah, okay. Gocha and Tom do dive into the pit lane. Yeah, mediums for Goach and I guess for Dom as well. Certainly not soft medium, yeah, mediums. Ooh, Native Lee speeding in the pit lane, 5-second time penalty.
Oh, that's not going to help him at all.
I feel one diving into the pit lane. Yeah, everyone. I mean, except for Lights Out, he only got 5 laps on his hard tires. He doesn't really need to. Smooth Criminal. What is he gonna do? He's gonna stay out. But yeah, Romeo on hard tires, 12 laps. Not sure if staying out was the correct call.
I mean, he was clearly planning to go the long way on the mediums, and could be, and there might be. He might be hoping out for another safety car towards the end of the race, about the time where he would have originally planned to pit.
It might happen with Bowler here in Imola. But almost at the halfway mark. And only one safety car so far. And let's take a look at the positions gained or lost. Yeah, Bowler taking 12.
Yeah, Bolar's absolutely going no fucks given mode.
Yeah, I can imagine a few tickets at the end of the race. P7 is probably not the place he's gonna end up at the end. Gloomy losing 3. He lost this car. And not much has changed for the top 5 actually. Only because of Gloomy losing his car. JP Ghost and Dom gained a position. And Smooth Criminal did decide to dive into the pit lane. He already lost 6 positions. And might lose another one to destroy. Losing him 7 positions in total. Lights Out did not get a position and lose a position from the start. Same for Nado. But of course, time penalties. Jackie G got his second track limit time penalty. Baller got 1, and Nado got 1 for spinning in the pit lane. 5 seconds. And yeah, basically everyone on the hards. No pit stops expected, except for, well, Romeo, Dom, Goach, Smooth Criminal and Phil. Goes up into P12. And not really seen anything from him this race, only bottling it.
Yeah, again, this isn't the Vale that we're used to seeing. I don't know what's happened, because he's also lost it in other races as well.
Yeah. I hope it was well, due to external things you couldn't control. And hopefully it doesn't just feel being watched at the moment. He's leading the championship, so he isn't.
So he's a 2-time champion for a reason.
Definitely, definitely. I think that's, yeah, Destroy and Smooth only need to catch up, so yeah, probably gonna be safety car in this lap, at the end of this lap. Of course, confirmation will be at the end of Sector 2, beginning of Sector 3. Which is coming up on this straight between turn 13 and 14. And for everyone watching, if you haven't, yep, there it is. It's going to lap. Haven't checked out our social medias. TikTok is probably the place to be. Uploading a few videos a week. From highlights, from tier casual, just some other things using different templates. I think it's in the description. Gonna change it after the race. Every other pump description. Definitely. It's Romeo leading on 14 old lap hard tires. It's gonna be a struggle. Defending from mediums behind.
Defending from fresh mediums.
Yep, he does have a decent gap with 2 drivers.
And it looks like he's had a good restart as well.
Oh, don't go.
Not immediately succumbed to the pressure.
Dom for his internet. No issues at the moment.
But you can already see the gap.
Nado.
Oh, that's Nado!
Straight.
Oh, Nado! Oh, he's lost it at turn 1.
Neda and Yuri are fighting again. Yuri heading a bit wide. And one of the Alfa Romeos, it's pick. Luckily he is ghosted. No issues.
Well, you can
with
already see the
overtaking
gap.
back
You can already
markers.
see the gap between Romeo and JP decreasing.
Yeah, 1.3 seconds.
It's like it's been half a second between the safety car restart and now you're approaching halfway over the halfway point of the lap.
And this is the moment where Phil is gonna shine. He got better tires than the cars around him. He can already see Petita and Jeb there it is.
Yeah, he's gotten past Lucky Cabana.
Yep, easily. Petita ahead of him. Half a second. He is gonna take it at turn 2 probably. But of course those medium tires, I don't think they are gonna make it to the end. We'll have to
Well, you
wait
can
and see.
hope. A man can hope.
Definitely. It's gonna be a struggle in the last laps. But first, coming up is turn 2. No DRS at the moment. It's all gonna be battery powered.
Alright, so Wahad's car
someone-
off Smith Colonel running wide. And he's lost 3 positions. I think he's lost it altogether.
Yep. Went into the gravel. He got ghosted. Might have scared his teammate natively when coming back on the track. But he is easy racing again. And Phil getting ahead of Pintita, heading side by side. Phil on the inside, easy overtake. Nope, it's not. Pintita elbows out. Where is he? Oh yeah. Elbows out and heading wide. Bit too much drag, losing a position, JKG and Pintita. Oh, that's Pick losing it on throttle.
Yeah, Lucky Cabana also went slightly wider, but no issues there.
Yellow sector 2, 3.
Oh, that,
it's
yeah, it's
Pick.
Chris.
Chris?
Oh.
Wait, Chris?
Was that Chris?
Oh yeah, he was ghosted for a
Yeah.
moment. He still is. Diaz
Oh,
enabled.
Lucky Cabana going very deep there. It looked a lot closer from my camera view than what it probably actually was.
Diaz enabled. Gloomy rear wing open, not yet, but he is looking to overtake Dom.
Oh, I think he has
Gloomy road open.
overtaken Dom.
Yep. He's looking back to the podium positions.
And that gap now between JP and Romeo is also gradually decreasing yet again. 1.1 seconds is the gap now.
And it keeps decreasing. Oh, a lot more entry speed from Phil. He's able to trust the car so much more than Yuri in that AlphaTauri. And these tires offering a lot of grip. Phil's corners of sector 2.
Well, yellow flag, that is Picky
Pick
Pick.
again.
Yeah. It's not been his weekend this, has it?
No. After scoring a point in Singapore. Yeah. Falling down at the moment. P17 destroy.
Lucky Cabana, yet another time penalty for track limits.
Hit third of the race.
That's not going to help him at all. Let's see how Vale's doing. He is 4 tenths behind Yuri. He's got the DRS here, but Yuri's also got the DRS on Bolar. Bolar's moving out of the way. No, that's not Bolar. That's
No,
Lights Out.
it's Lights Out. Getting lapped. Yeah, that saved Yuri's ass. That DRS. Thanks to his teammate being a backmarker.
Team orders!
Definitely.
Need to be charged with race fixing. Call it DRS gate.
Yeah. I did something like that happen in between Schumacher and Verstappen and Hamilton. I think it was in Kota. Not the last year, but the year before.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, Schumacher
Schu-
giving DRS to Verstappen, but not to
Yeah.
Hamilton. Which might have won the race. It was quite close at the end. And same for this gap between JP and Romeo. Half a
That's
second,
gone a
closing and
lot
closing.
lower as well. Vale's going to try and overtake Gloom. No, Yuri, what am I doing? He's going to try and go around the outside here. He's going to go around the outside. And
He's looking for the
he
better exit
nearly
than
does
Yuri.
it.
It's not the place to overtake. He needs the better
He's going to go
exit.
switch
There he
back.
is. He's getting
Switch back.
side by side.
That is going to be P7. be 7th Vale very shortly.
Oh,
but
but
Yuri's got the DRS, so that's derailed it slightly.
I'm probably gonna head out now. So.
Alright,
I'm
sure,
gonna
Pinguini.
start.
Thank you, Pingu.
Yeah, have a good one. I'll be here next week.
Thank you.
Probably gonna be better.
I'll see you. See ya.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Yeah, that's another lap saved. But by the DRS for Yuri.
Yeah, that was incredibly unfortunate for Vale. It was very fortunate for Yuri, but because Vale's now going to have to work even harder to climb back through this pack.
Yeah, you can.
I suppose the great thing about the sprint race integration on this is that now we don't have to make a new lobby every time, like we did in the old game.
You still have to remake the
Romeo,
in the inter-casual, sadly.
Romeo, the only driver still yet to pit. I think that will be about a good time. Yeah, no, yellow in sector 3. That was Venner. He lost. I think he lost it slightly. And Yuriman has gotten overtaken by Vale, and JP now leads the way over Romeo.
He used the DRS advantage.
He's
got into the lead.
We also used the ERS because Romeo's got a lot more. This also happened in the sprint race, but differences in the sprint race. JP wasn't massively helped by safety car. That is lights out. He's out, and that's a safety car.
That's what Romeo has been waiting for, but hindered.
Oh,
he got overtaken by JP at a crucial moment in the race. Still track position, but JP, is he gonna change to another set of... Oh, driver penalty for Yuri. Nice. He must have gotten fucked by the Delta. Yay. But, yeah, well, Romeo's gonna go for mediums.
Oh, that is just a bit...
I mean, everyone can stay out, except for the medium runners and Romeo.
Yeah, that's helped Romeo massively. That's...
No, but Romeo has to pit, and everyone behind him on those hard tires, Gloomy, Bolar, Yuri, and Jack G, they don't need to dive into the pit lane. They can just stay out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Romeo's gonna have to make his way back up through the pack, though. Yeah.
Gotcha staying out.
Well, everyone's staying out, it looks like.
Yeah, Dom as well. And
Phil,
yeah.
Oh, Lurie
they
pits
can
as
gamble on those mediums with a few laps behind the safety car. There wouldn't be that much wear anymore. So they might make it to the end. Another 10 laps, but probably 2 more laps behind the safety car. So 8 racing
Although
laps.
again, you got to consider how important track position is on this circuit. It's narrow, and these cars aren't that narrow. So Yuri, Pintita, Nado, and Venner have all pitted.
Pintita going to softs, Nado and Fenna as well.
Yeah, softs are probably the better tyre for that. Actually, light sound didn't last that long on softs.
A long time.
Yeah, light sound didn't last that long on softs, and now he's the reason that the safety car's out in the first place. So, lap 22 out of 32, we have just gotten our second safety car of the race. It is JP who leads, having benefited from the first safety car after Rob then crashed out, and Goat second, Gloomy third, made his way back up the pack after losing it early on in the race, and Bolar, very impressive, up to fourth after not even making it to turn 1 in the sprint race. And Dom fifth, very impressive, making his way up to 6th after various driving errors in the sprint race. And Jackie Gabbana 7th, Romeo 8th after pitting during this late safety car. Smooth Criminal 9th, and Destroy 10th. I think Smooth Criminal's the Smooth Criminal pits as well, as does Venner.
Second late call for Smooth Criminal. He did it the same in the first safety car. And I
so
guess Fenna is going back to another...
Yeah, Smooth Criminal 10th, Pintita 10th, Smooth Criminal 11th.
Driving penalty for Chris.
Yuri 12th, Nado 13th, Chris 14th, Venna 15th, Picky Pick 16th, and Edria 17th. Except
Did you
he's...
swap to Fenna in your game?
Yeah, I'll stop to... Hold on, oh yeah, he's just stopped by the pit exit. He's just stopped at the pits. What's happened
He's blocking
there?
Smooth Criminal and Yuri.
What's happened there? Yeah, he just stopped at the pit exit.
This is what happened to Picky Pig as well. That's the video he sent.
I don't know if that's some sort of game issue or...
It has to be.
Yeah, that's not on then, is it?
Okay. Oh, there's damage, debris flying.
This wasn't on the... Oh, they're moving now, but... That was not on the agenda.
No. But... Okay. Well, that happened. Love this game. Imagine if that would have happened during a Formula 1 esports event where multiple tens of thousands of dollars are on the line. Just can't be happening.
No, you can't
Oh,
do
well.
that.
It happens in this game. Yeah. Just another piece of evidence for a Formula 1 2022 rant about how shit the game is. A late safety car call from film. Soft tires? Yep, he's going to choose the soft tires. He is taking a gamble. Down to P11. I mean, 6, 7, 8 laps. Another lap behind the safety car. Maybe 6 laps of real racing. Where on those tires? And Phil on softs. Low fuel. He is he's the man to watch at this moment. Searching to watch if the strategy is gonna work out or if it was another Ferrari disaster. Fernand, okay, he's not in AI mode, he's racing himself. Does not seem to really catch up to the safety car. Oh, it's probably going to... Oh, nope, it's
Safety car in this lap.
Come into this lap. Interesting. Okay, JP. Whoa.
It's going to be eight laps of pure hard racing. That's what we will hope to get.
Yep, and have it on with time penalties.
Now on fresh tyres, Romeo is going to have to make his way back up from P7 to, hopefully for him, P1. Is JP going to catch the others napping?
Nope. Oh, he did catch Ghost
Yeah,
off guard. Looked like it.
Yeah,
oh,
okay.
Gloomy, he's sleeping, or it's rather good start from Bolar.
Yeah,
Bolar's
Bolar's up to third. He's going to try and go down the inside of the Gloomy here.
Ooh, leave the space. Bolar.
Yeah, oh, Bolar up into P3, and Dom's going to try and overtake Gloomy now. Gloomy lost a bit of time on there. He lost some momentum.
Side by side through the first
Jackie
chicane.
Barner backing out, as was probably the wise decision there. But Romeo's gotten past Jackie Gabbana.
Already up into P6. Now behind Dom. Phil is still he's in P10.
Vale's already gone past Saw Yellow in sector 2. That is a hash car off Smooth Criminal. He's lost it. And
out of the points, further down the line.
Front wing.
Not getting back to the points.
Front wing still intact, thankfully.
Great news to hear.
Oh, he's crashed! Oh, he's out, he's spinned it! He's crashed on purpose, he's rage quit.
Yikes.
And is that going to be another safety car?
Does look like it. Would have been full course yellow at this point already.
At the moment.
His car is gone as well already.
No, I think they cleared that way fairly quickly. No need for any further action there.
DRS not yet enabled. It will be enabled to the next lap. Lap 27 out of 32. Jurgenman heading into the pit lane.
Again.
Might have damage, I don't know, I'm not sure. Let's take a quick look. Or nope, he got a drive-through penalty, I believe. That he needs to serve. JP in the meantime is still ahead. He's ahead of Goach. Goach is second place. That's the name he would have liked behind him. Or maybe, I don't know. It's a big surprise to see Goach and Bolar up on the podium.
Bolar's surprise, especially considering how him being aggressive has paid off here, I think.
Yeah. G, another
moving up from 19th to 3rd, no mean feat at all.
Phil already up to P9 and already looking to get up to P8. Just over speed. Heading into the last chicane. Turn 14-15. He is almost back to that position he was when he decided to go for a late soft tire call. He's doing the best he can for a recovery race. And it looks like indeed Yuri and Smooth were both involved in an incident, which ultimately led to the retirement of some criminals.
Vale is already up into P8. That is fastest lap for our Turkish delight.
Big
Jackie
gap.
Oh, Romeo's
We
lost it!
We can't see him on camera because he's standing still in turn blah, 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 one of the 2, 3, 4.
And then he's gone down to P12 now.
He's behind Phil. This was
11.
the ultimate chance for Romeo to get ahead of Phil in the driver standings.
Oh,
But
Gloomy's
no.
gone past Bolar. Yeah. Vale's up into P6. That is very impressive from him.
Bottling by a lot of drivers. What's happening? What? If this because of it's Imola? No, it can't be a coincidence. Romeo and Phil and JP almost at some point as well bottling it. And then I guess the boss game bottling it by going on ski vacation. Losing a bunch of points to these drivers, but I don't know.
Michael, should we just stay silent and stop the commentator's curse?
No, fuck that. I got the money on the line. Phil, fastest lap. 17.9. On to P6, looking to overtake Dom. It's gonna be a late dive heading into turn 2 and he's not gonna decide to do it. Dom went deep into that turn, which cost him a worse exit. Oh, it came for the switchback. Oh, Dom. Oh. If you made that stick, it would have been such a magician in that Alfa Romeo. But he's now fighting off Jackie G behind Phil up into the top 5. He will be glad.
See, I did not have Vale being in the top 5 on the cards today.
Oh, after starting our P14, 15? Around that time? But still 4 laps. That soft tire is gonna die off. And he's lucky to have Bolar with a 3-second time penalty ahead of him. Jackie G, 12 in total and Chris 3 seconds. No other time penalties. Already served during pit stops. Pentita and McLaren fighting Jackie G ahead of him. A big tire advantage for Pentita, but already 7 laps. Must be at more than 50% tire life. Yuri taking a time penalty and Pentita taking a position from Jackie G. But nope, yep, there it is. Did look like for a second Jackie G was still on the inside. But he almost lost the car in that turn. Almost drifting through it. But Phil, he already gained a second on Bolar ahead. 3 tenths behind. 16 lap, old hard tires against 5 lap old soft tires. That's an easy, gotta be an easy overtake, but it's Bolar you need to overtake. Do it on straight.
Yeah, again, Vale doing this well, that's really
Ooh, he went
impressive. Not genuinely, because imagine, because Romeo had all the opportunity to gain points on him, but now he's losing points. Because all the points that we were gained in the sprint race, Vale was outnumbering that here. Because we have 3 laps to go, and it looks like Vale will gain 12 points, which, again, I did not have that on the cards at all.
And that even with a big amount of pressure on Phil as well. As he is the 2-time champion, leading the standings.
Yellow
Going
in sector
down.
1, that is a Mercedes of tracking commander, he's
Oh,
lost
no.
it!
Well, that's one free position for Romeo.
I mean, to be fair, Lucky Gabardo's got like 9 seconds of penalty, so it was going to be a free position anyway.
Yeah, yeah, true.
But that has made Romeo's job slightly easier.
Just look at the gap Phil already pulled on Bowler, 1.3 seconds. In the same lap he overtook him. Coach might even fear for his podium position at this moment. 17 lap old medium tires, it's gonna be a struggle in the last
the guys in the top 3 should
2
watch
laps.
out.
Yeah. All up for grabs. Four drivers fighting for 3 spots on that podium. With JP 2 seconds ahead of Coach. Well, we've seen JP almost losing also positions during the sprint at the last lap. 79 for Phil.
That is our quickest lap for our Turkish delight.
Another point gained for him.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What's going to make it even worse for Romeo then?
Yeah, especially with how close it's looking in the standings.
I mean, he has just gotten past Nado, but it's going to be little consolation compared to what could have been.
Yeah.
If things went slightly more his way.
What if?
I mean, the entire history of humankind is built on what ifs.
Yeah. What if Gloomy and Phil now crash? No, it can't happen. They can't crash.
Well, I mean, last lap soon. Anything goes after that. He's not trying down the inside to that. He's way too far back. But Coach really needs to be looking into his wing mirrors. He's got 2 feisty fighters behind him. Final lap now. So all or nothing for these guys. And Vale's going to try and get past. Oh dear, that is a Dirk Sandwich. He's gone down for P2, P4 in less than in 1 straight, and Vale's up to P2.
2 positions. With that,
I did not see this coming at all when Vale kept making all those mistakes in the sprint and early on in this race.
What is happening? What's happening here on our screens in OGKROE League? This is why we love it, why we continue after 5 seasons. We've
Oh dear, the Gloomy nearly loses it!
There's a bit of time to fill ahead. Coach behind. I don't see Coach diving on the inside anymore. He doesn't have the grip on his tires.
And there's no point, he's still 4th, he's still P4, that's still 12 valuable points. And he can applaud himself on an excellent job in today's race.
Oh, my driver of the day vote goes to Phil.
Yeah, honestly, Vale, he's been outstanding. He's been absolutely on it. He cleared his head from all those mistakes.
Yeah.
And while JP's going to win the race, Vale has stolen the show with that excellent comeback. Our Turkish delight, making a delightful show. I need to stop calling. I need to stop.
The last podium position ahead of Coach.
I need to stop calling him Turkish delight. Bolar 5th, another great comeback. From not even making turn 1 in the sprint race to being right up there with the front runners. Very aggressive driving, which today has paid off.
Well, at the moment, the tickets are still. The window is open until midnight.
Bolar, Dom in 6, P6, our turn 8. Then Pintita in 7th, Romeo in 8th, but what could have been for him? He's lost more ground to Vale today than any of us would have thought.
Destroy got points!
And Destroy got points!
He got his first points this season? I think he does.
I think, yeah.
Yes, he does. He got his first point of the season. Now tied with Ad and Picky Pig. With 1 point. To be honest, well, of course, my fight still goes to Phil, but...
We're happy, we love
Destroy.
Destroy's been an iconic member of the community since day one.
Yeah, his OGKROE bot knowledge, it's outstanding. I have no clue what he's doing. Let's get to the results of the race. Can I go further? Yes, I can. There it is. JP feel gloomy on the podium.
And Adrian Newby as well.
Such a shame Rob retired. He was doing such a great job. But I guess his debut is over. Still calling the GGs in the Discord chat. He still has a heart for this community. Man, oh man, indeed. What a fucking race this was. It had everything.
Had late race drama. Definitely.
Well, it's we still have time for a driver interview, so let's quickly get that scene on. Where is it? There it is. Driver interviews. Should be changed, yeah. And if I can, because the game would be even better. He's already in no mic though. I'm gonna pull him in here right now. Hopefully he's awake. Hello, Phil. You there?
Hello.
Immediate reaction. I need it. Phil, what the fuck did you do on those soft tires? P2, man.
Yeah, that was very amazing.
Did you like it?
Yes, we did.
We loved it.
I liked it also. I liked it also. And I really liked the double pass actually on the last lap against Gulim and my teammate coach.
Yeah. I mean, amazing.
Yeah. When I made that pass, I was very terrified because maybe I might have made a mistake and spin, but it turned out okay, and I finished in P2, and I'm very happy with the result. You know, especially after the sprint race.
Definitely.
I said you before, I don't like sprint races, and it's an example of this. Why?
Yeah. But you do like the 50% race, the 14 on the grid to P2. It's an amazing achievement.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really enjoyed watching you today, Vale.
Thank you, Joshua. I am really exhausted actually right now. I'm so much.
I can understand.
Yeah. And even my shoulders are hurting too much right now. But glad.
Maybe an even better message might be Alfa Romeo. He is only P8.
He's on the P8, and our championship leader JP got the win again. So.
Yeah. JP does a good job. He improved a lot in the seasons. Great to see this.
If he keeps this consistency, then he might win the championship actually. So
I mean, there's another sprint race coming up during the season.
He's a very tough competitor, of course. And I'm actually sorry for Romeo. I saw what he did. Yeah, he spun out in the first corner or second corner where I spun in sprint race. Man, actually that corner is very terrible and killing lots of the people in this race. That corner, I saw lots of spuns there, except me during the race. also others spun out there. Man, this circuit is really hard. I can say that it's one of the hardest. You know, my voice is still just heart beats too much right now. Yeah, because I needed that podium. So yeah, I'm
You got
happy.
it
Yeah,
in a well.
I need to drink water.
This is Phil fashion. How you've
I
done
need
it
to
before
drink
during earlier seasons. It's amazing to see.
I will send you the clip, and you can publish on TikTok.
Okay, cool. Definitely, we'll do that. Yeah, it's gonna go viral. Be important to P2 championship standings. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
See you.
Awesome.
See you, Stefan.
Well,
Bye bye.
Well, see you later, Phil.
Shivo.
See you. Bye bye.
Dropped him into No Make No. He's in there with Dom, Gloomy, JP. Let's see if one of them wants to join for a draft interview as well. Amazing drive from him, from Phil.
Yeah.
Message sent in the race start. Perfect. A lot of talking has happened. And we catch up a lot of GGs, and we need Fenna already calling out the game. Same up to Pick. Unfortunate. JP and Gloomy want to be together for the interview. And let's get them in here. That's Gloomy. And that's JP.
Hello.
Hello.
There.
Welcome.
Hello.
Congratulations on the best ever result for Red Bull this season.
Yes, sir. Thanks, mate.
And of course, JP the win, starting from P3. And tight battle with Romeo. He eventually ended up in P8.
I know, he spun, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dom said he
Spun
spun
on his
behind
own.
him. That was intense.
Yeah.
That was probably
Yeah, it
the
really
most
was.
intense race I've had.
Yeah, for me, like same. Surely one of the most intense ones.
Yeah. I was just making sure I pulled out a Gocha's DRS at the end, hoping to give Gloomy the opportunity to overtake him, but Vale was like a rocket
mean-
ship on those softs.
I
Yes.
overtook him, but I got also overtaken.
Yeah. Wait, it was in lap 30 or 31. He
Into
did a
the-
double overtake on you and Goach into turn
yeah, into the last lap, yeah.
2. Yeah,
Crazy.
man.
I was really hoping
Crazy.
for more speed there, but I think I rather had a high downforce setup compared to others. But yeah, felt great.
Still
Yeah.
a double podium for us.
Yeah, brilliant. That's a brilliant result for us.
Yeah. I mean, in the fight with, I think it's Ferrari, especially Ferrari, Goach into P4, it's damage limitation, I guess, for him. Where's the constructor sense? There it is. Yeah, and who's in third? It's Williams. Where did Williams end up? Yeah, Romeo in P8. And Rob retired, sadly.
Who retired?
Robert. Rob
Oh,
Dan.
okay.
He retired at the early stages of the race, unfortunately. He was up to P5 at one point, together with Yuri.
It was
Yeah, it
good
was
fighting
been
the
great.
Ferraris. I thought we're fighting them in the constructors as well, and it's super close. So it was nice
Mhm.
to,
Yeah, 3 points
yeah.
after Singapore. We'll see what happens to the points after this race once it gets updated by Yuri. But yeah. Has anyone of you fought Bolar during the race while tackling Sensei and Aston Martin?
Who what? Sorry.
Any one of you fight with Bolar during
no,
the
I
race at
think-
one point?
On the, into turn 1, I think he
Yeah,
was
turn one,
on the right
yeah.
on me, right beside me. I feel like I had no space at all to the left and to the right, and he came up and was on the right on me, and then somehow crashed. I will give it a look, but I don't feel like I didn't do anything. But else I raced him at some point, but was quite nice.
Yeah, he was quite aggressive this race, and I guess it's
Yeah.
worked out for him. From P19 all the way up to P5. But yeah, tickets after the race. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. I heard a bit of dive bombing going on in parts of the
Yeah,
the
Ola was being very aggressive, and
yeah.
it paid off.
Yeah,
for
sometimes
now.
it does. I have to see if he gets tickets made against him.
Yeah, it'll probably be a few, but
Well, none have been made yet, actually, have they? Normally drivers are quite fast at making tickets, so he might be lucky.
Yeah, we may have
Yeah,
that
normally
quietly.
they are indeed.
Yeah,
But,
normally they're quite fast.
Yeah, they have until midnight. And after that, ticket window is closed.
Sure.
But yeah, I guess that was it. Thank you, Gloomy and JP. Congratulations again on the great results.
Thank
And
you.
Thank you.
we'll hope to talk to you next week after the race in Canada.
Hopefully, yeah.
See ya
See ya.
later.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
yeah.
Let's quickly get Dom in here for a few thoughts at the end of this stream and then we'll close it. Is he awake?
Oh, hello.
Is he there? Whoa, hello, Dom, you there?
Yep. Yep.
Perfect.
Cutting off the conversation.
Yeah, sorry for that. But decent race, I guess. P6 at the end. Started from P5.
I would have taken P6 at the start of quali, yeah. I think
Yeah.
after I had alright pace. I think I would have hoped for more. Well, I was hoping for more before the race, before the main race, but yeah, it's alright.
You did very well considering you were a returning to the competitive side.
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't think I'd be racing today, but yeah, I did. I'm glad I did because this is one of my favourite tracks by far. Like, I just once you get into a flow of it, it's just so fun to drive. And like, there wasn't one moment where I was like on edge or you know, close to spinning or anything. I was just sort of like in the groove, in the zone, driving smoothly. And then I wasn't quickest, obviously, but yeah, it's fun to drive. I like it.
Yeah, still finished in P6 ahead of Romeo, who binned it.
Yeah.
Phil
Yeah.
binned it during the sprint, but he ended up in P2.
Mm-hmm.
Massive driver from him. Probably gonna be one of the driver of the day contenders. Probably the winner as well.
Who's that?
Phil, he was.
All right, yeah.
He started P14, up to P2.
Yeah, JP drove really well as well.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He nearly completely bottled it in the sprint, but yeah, his first winning competitive leading championship now, and Destroy as well, getting his first
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
Fair
getting
play.
his first point. But it's gonna be a hard fight this week. Probably JP, Phil, Destroy, maybe
Yeah.
Bolar, depending on the tickets.
Yeah, no, I think there was only how many people finished? There was only a couple of DNFs, weren't there?
Only 2.
I know Ed left the session. So
Oh yeah, Ed left the session need. Yeah. Oh no, 3 and Ed left. Smooth Criminal, Lights Out, and Robert.
Robert, yeah.
DNF'd.
Yeah, because Robert DNFing that safety, or both safety cars just ruined the strategy for me. I think I could have maybe challenged for a podium if either there was no safety cars or the timing was a bit better. But because starting on the hards, the first safety car just ruined that strategy, and then the second safety car, it was too early for softs, and then didn't have another set of mediums, so I just had to stick it out on the mediums.
And 20. How much? Where did you have at the end of the 20 laps on mediums?
70.
Boah,
On,
yeah,
like the front right or something.
yeah. Then pretty much explains Coach's lack of pace at the end of the lap race as well.
Yeah,
It was on the same strategy.
I was within 3 seconds of Bola with 2 laps to go, and then he ended up beating me by like 5.5. So you know, I was losing like a second a lap to him at the end on those hards.
Yeah, P6 still a great result, but we'll see you hopefully soon again on the grid.
Yeah,
There's
we'll see.
another spot open for the.
Well, hopefully not.
The reserve.
Hopefully we get full grids again.
Of course. I mean, if you're gonna be the 20th driver, I will be glad to see that as well.
Good.
Full grid will be amazing again. 19 is still a decent amount. But
Yeah.
20 is always the aim. Thank you, Dom.
Thank you.
I'll get you back into No Mikey No, and then we'll hopefully see you scoring even more points during the season at some point.
We'll see.
We'll see. Well, thank you, and see you next time.
Bye.
Yeah.
Love you.
It's been great. That was honestly amazing.
Definitely. I think it was the most exciting race we've had so far. I mean, it wasn't every lap that exciting, but the results speak for themselves. Destroy first points, Phil from P4 into P2, Romeo just bottling at the end, JP getting his first win, Gloomy up into the podium, Bolar somehow finishing at the end. It was a decent Monday evening for the OGKROE League once again. And I will leave it with that. Dodgeful, your honors to close it all.
Well,
Remember, anything can still happen. We will see you guys next week in wherever it is. I actually can't remember.
Canada.
Yeah, Canada. Right. Yeah. Sorry, because I'm Canadian now. I have to prepare.
What?
Yeah, I apologise. I have to prepare for being in Canada next week.
That's gonna be an interesting race to think as well. Canada,
If it's anything like last season, I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week then. Have fun.